cooking, because she be saying some stuff, make you get up and get out your chair. So take heed to the message. Let's make sure we support her and go and subscribe to her content because she's doing an amazing, amazing job.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing?
Are you listening?
I came to start a little trouble this morning. Huh? I'm sorry I'm late. It's snowing up here in Jersey. So I had to take a little detour. Got to drop the kids off at school, so it was a little busy. How y'all doing today? What's going on, family? What's up? I came to start a little trouble. A little trouble. Hey, y'all. What We Know Better podcast. Hello, sir. RBN, how are you? Lost in Translation podcast. How's everything? Mr. He Said, how are you, sir? Mr. She Said, I know you in the house. How you doing? Lost in Translation, I see you. I'm in the eyes. Nicole. Skinny Boy Pod. How you doing, Skinny Boy? What's going on, honey? Maya, what's up, baby? Hey, y'all.
Take heed to the message.
So we about to start some trouble this morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, everybody? We about to start some trouble this morning. The title of this foolery is, okay, modern woman got tubes tied without discussing it with her boyfriend. Now, they live in the same house together. They bought a house. That's what it sounds like. They bought a house. And he has plans on marrying her, but she already has children. So he has took this woman and her children into his home. And he's just finding out that she tied her tubes. Okay? He's just finding out. She did not tell him. He's just finding out. But she did discuss it with her family members and she didn't discuss it with him. They don't have children together. Okay? Before we get into the nitty gritty, please hit that like and subscribe button if you feel my content. If you don't feel my content, keep scrolling, baby. My content just not for you. It's just not for you. Good morning, Lost in Translation. I see you on my Instagram, sir. How are you, Lillian? How's everything? So we about to get it in. All right. I want y'all to hear the foolery that this young woman says to her boyfriend. And it looked like it's something serious because he bought a house and her kids live in the house. Okay. So he looked like he was, he wants to marry her. But she took the decision to get her tubes tied and not tell him. And I'm going to share something with you. A lot of brothers share this fate. A lot of brothers share this fate. They don't know that the woman has gotten her tubes tied. And after 3 to 4 or 5 years, you're wondering like, okay, we married, but there's no baby coming. And then later she tell you, oh, I got my tubes tied. And now you marry her. Okay? And now you married her. You stuck in a rock and a hard place because now you got attached to her children and you love her children like your own. So when women do this stuff like this, you are a demon. Yes, I'm calling you out. You are a demon. That's what I'm calling you from now on. Not on my watch in 2024. We not having it this time. Not on my watch. Not in 2024. We not having it this time. TCB, how are you? TCP, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. I said he's stupid. Panther, I see you. How you doing, my dear? So I want to touch on something real quick before we get into our foolery. Now, yesterday, y'all know I put out content and I was talking about Alicia Keys, right? Only women who are married understand what happened with Alicia Keys. Women who are not married don't understand the assignment. I had so many women in my comment section that was mad with me. Baby, they was fighting me dusk to dawn since yesterday that I put that reel out. But I'm going to share something with you. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. You just made my reel go crazy. I'm not upset with you. I'm not mad with you. You just pushed my content. But women who are married understand the assignment. Okay. Even daughter 7, y'all know his daughter 7 on Instagram. She's an Israelite, right? She got on social media and she said that Alicia Keys was wrong. I'm not the only one that said she was wrong, but everybody was mad with me. Alicia Keys was wrong. Daughter 7 said it, and she rarely gets into conversations like that. But she was like, as her being a married woman, we don't care if it was a performance. You don't let nobody touch on you like that. Now, some of y'all like, oh, it was just, he just held her. No, I had watched the whole video with my husband. Watched the whole show. He was touching her behind with his hand. Mm-hmm. You know how you do that? Smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Y'all remember that, right? That's what he was doing. But I guess ain't nobody saw that part. Now, people were offended because I said something. I don't care. I don't care. Because I'm going to share something with you. When you're not married, you don't really understand the assignment. You think that, oh, he's trying to control me. He's trying to belittle me. He think he my daddy. Let me share something with you. When you marry a man, okay? We talking about a man. When you marry a man, you cannot do that foolery. And I'm going to share with you why I say this. I don't particularly agree with Jay-Z and Beyonce and the stuff that they do. But anytime Beyonce has a show and she did a song with another artist, you always see the artist in the front or she in the back, or the artist is on the side and she on the other side singing, and you'll see her dancing. You will never see the artist touch her in any provocative way. Because why? Jay-Z is cray-cray. Jay-Z is cray-cray. You can't touch Beyonce in front of Jay-Z. Okay, you can't. His whole face will change. Anybody ever saw that? Even when they be going to those football games and people lean in to kiss her, his whole face changed. Like, what the hell just happened? Okay? Even Jay-Z and Beyonce, that people be talking about, they ain't got no real marriage. Y'all be lying on these people. Because look at his face. Any man in their right mind could not sit up there and watch another man rub his wife down. I don't care if it was a performance. No man could sit there and watch that. A real man could not sit there and watch that. And Swiss had to say what he had to say because he couldn't, people was congratulating him all over social media, talking about, oh, he just a good man. Look at him. He ain't sweating that. That's what all the women were saying. That he ain't sweating that. But let me share something with you. What if Swiss Beats was up there dancing with Sukihana? And he was smacking Sukihana on that backside. Smacking Sukihana, rubbing his pipe all on Sukihana backside. Would y'all have said that? I'm asking. It's a performance. It's a performance. I'm asking. Because that's what it is. It's a performance. Okay? It's a performance. And what if he held Sukihana? Yeah. What if he held Sukihana like that under her breast like that and she fell into his arms? It's a performance. Yes, it's a performance. Y'all like to do double standard, but that shit don't make no sense. Y'all like to do double standard. Because let me share something with you. Hell or high water. If my husband was a musician, I would not want him to do that to another musician. I would not. I would not. Actually, I would probably jump on the stage and pull that heifer wig off and everything. I would have been indignant. But y'all got up there talking about Swiss Beats is just an amazing man. Lord, you don't even know how the hell she went through when she got home. You don't even know the type of argument they got in when she got home. Because no man in a right mind could sit there and watch another man grope his wife. Even his daughter 7 was like, something is not right. She should have everybody know that Usher is the touchy-feely type. All she had to do, she was close with Usher. All she had to do was say, Usher, let's be professional. Don't touch me like that. I'm married. If she's single, then all right, let's get it popping. If she's single, he touching on her, that's fine. But she's married. Even though y'all want to sit up here and talk about, they're performers. They supposed to perform. I even had one woman put in the comment section, oh, what about actors who kiss and have sex scenes? I started laughing. I put a laughing emoji. I said, yes, that is not a good example, baby, because sometimes those actors leave their husband or their wife to be with their co-star. So that wasn't even a good example that you was trying to give me. Okay? The only problem I have is that y'all women who are not married, you don't understand the code of conduct. I don't give a damn if it was a performance. Some of y'all who not married, you don't understand the code of conduct. Because if your man was groping another woman and rubbing on her, and then they told you it's a performance, heifer, how would you feel? How would you feel? You have to put yourself in that place. How would you feel? But when it's a woman doing it, all y'all, hey boss lady, all y'all will run to her aid and co-sign her bullshit. Yes, you will run to her aid and co-sign her bullshit. If it's a man, you gonna say, oh, he ain't shit. That's what you say. He ain't shit. He ain't nothing. You can leave him. You don't need nobody. You don't need him. You could do bad by yourself. That's the nonsense that y'all say. And it's only the women who are not married and women who have husbands that are not true kings, that don't understand the assignment. Because every man that I follow on social media in this space, every man that I follow on social media in this space, all of them disagree with that nonsense that happened at the Super Bowl. All of them. They wouldn't even allow their wife to have been groped like that. Y'all can call Jay-Z what y'all want to call him. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about Jay-Z. But ain't nobody going to be touching on Beyonce. Ain't nobody going to be touching on Beyonce. I'm just saying. Now, and that's a doggone mess. That's a doggone mess. This is what we talking about. It don't make no sense, y'all. It doesn't. Now, whoever got offended by what I just said, I don't give a damn. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if you got offended. Because right is right and wrong is wrong. I will not co-sign bullshit. I will not co-sign bullshit. I don't care if it was a performance. There is a way that a woman who is married is supposed to conduct herself around men or around a man. But y'all who are not married don't understand that. Only women who are married understand they're not supposed to hurt their husband like that. They're not supposed to disrespect their husband like that. Hey, Masha, how are you, my dear Skinny? I see you. Milani, I hope I'm saying your name right, baby. I'm sorry. Milani says having standards and boundaries is more secure than not having them. Ooh. Okay. TCP said Holly Berry and Billy Bob Thornton, Monster Ball. This is true, honey. Mr. He said, how are you? They don't understand the assignment either. They do not. Hey, Bella, what's going on, baby? Wonderful show last night. Wonderful show. RBN also, sir, your show was amazing as well. I was skipping back and forth through y'all content yesterday while I was rubbing my husband's feet because he was tired. Panther, I see what you say. The total disrespect and the ratchetness has gotten way out of control, and Usher was not a gentleman. This is the second groping he was involved in with the past 6 months. It's true, but that's his style. That's his style. That's how they do. And they know he does it. So why not just talk to him before you did the show? Like, don't caress me, don't rub on me. He touched this woman butt. Okay, nobody think that makes sense. He touched her butt. He did that smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Y'all remember that? That's what he did. And nobody thought everybody thought that made sense, huh? Y'all thought that made sense? It's a performance. It's a performance. Lost in Translation says several times. Yes, he did several times. Okay. Usher touching folks ain't new. Aminize, you are correct. But nobody couldn't say anything to him beforehand. And he should know that as well. He just got married. They just said he got married in Las Vegas yesterday. Okay. He just got married to the Caucasian girl he's been with since 2019. What if somebody brought his wife on stage and started groping on her? How would he feel? Tell me, y'all, that thing would have went left. Tell me. No man likes that. But the first thing, if a man say he didn't like it, this is what y'all say. Oh, he's insecure. He's insecure. This is what y'all say. He's insecure. He's insecure. This is what y'all say. Now, see, Aminize, you pushing a gold pole. What they say? Well, how they say that, y'all? Aminize is pushing a gold pole. Okay, you pushing it, baby. Talking about get close to Usher at your own risk. No, Usher's supposed to know better. She's married. He's supposed to know better. She's married. I'm sorry. Okay. And a lot of women who are not married, you don't understand that part. If your husband was up there doing it, you would be outraged. When do we start talking real mess? When do we start talking real ish? When do we? Hashtag shame. When a black woman do it, it's okay. It's okay when a black woman do it. A black man do it, he a dog. He's a dog. He's wrong. I even had men who are simps. Hey, merchant. I even had men who are simps in my chat talking about, oh, it's just a performance. It was just a performance. There's nothing wrong with performing. There's nothing wrong with performing. But why all the extra flipping and hitting the butt and all that stuff? Why all that? Why all that had to happen? We already know the song is seductive. Why all that flapping up, hitting a butt and all that? Why that all had to happen? That ain't had to happen. Okay? That ain't had to happen. Lost in Translation said, this is why people don't take marriage seriously these days. Men can do anything to your wife and you say nothing. Come on. This is true. This is true because the first thing what they say is, oh, he's controlling. He's controlling. If he tell you what to wear, he tell you who to go out with, he's controlling. But I'm going to share something with you. He's supposed to be like that. He's supposed to be like that. He's your covering. He's supposed to protect you like that. You're not supposed to go out into the world and do foolishness. Because you want to know why? If anything happens to you, he has to answer to God for all that. He has to answer to God for all the foolery. That's why in the Garden of Eden, who did God call first? He called He called Adam. He knew Eve did the nonsense, but he called Adam. That's the same thing that's going to happen with your husband. Anything happen, they got to call your husband. Okay? Nicole said, the thing that gets me the most is that they rehearsed this. So it was pre-planned and she was okay with it. But maybe it takes my marriage vows. Maybe I take my marriage vows a little too serious. Baby, no, you don't take your marriage vows seriously. She did not, but you on point, baby. You speaking facts, Nicole. You speaking facts, baby. Cause no married woman in a right mind will be doing nonsense like that. She would have immediately told you in the rehearsal, no, you ain't gonna do that to me. You ain't gonna do that to me. We can dance together, but you're not gonna be caressing my backside. You're not gonna do all that. A woman who loves her husband, you ain't gonna be able to touch her. You're not gonna be able to touch her. Bella, am I speaking facts, honey? If you love your husband, ain't no other man gonna be able to touch you. There's gonna be a war. There's gonna be a straight up war. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit you with a double two piece. Take heed, don't support violence. I don't support violence. I don't support violence. But you ain't gonna touch me. You're not gonna touch me. And Merchant said, I believe some are reaching here. That's what he said. He said some are reaching. You have some men like Merchant that will say some are reaching. I'm going to share something with you. I like to see a man come in your presence and grope on your wife. How would you feel? It's a performance. I'm just saying, like when your wife, if you ever been to a stripper party, right? We'll say a bridal shower. They usually have the stripper come. And the stripper is groping your wife, feeling on your wife, and you walk in and see it. Don't get upset. It's a show. It's a show. Don't get upset. It's a show. Don't get upset. It's a show. Yeah, that's how we doing it. It's a show. Some of y'all who are married, you don't even understand marriage. Some of y'all who are married don't even understand marriage. And it's sad. It's sad. Okay? Because you and your husband are one. You are one. So you don't want anything bad done to them that you don't want. You know what I'm saying? You want to be on the same page. You don't want that. But nobody understands that part. Everybody is just saying it was a show. We're going to leave it at that. We're going to leave it at that. We're going to leave it just like that. It was a show. Because it's hard to talk to people who are not married, and you could be married, but you don't know what marriage is. There's a lot of y'all who are married, but you don't know what marriage is. And that's sad. It's so sad. You be married over 15, 20 years. You don't know what marriage is. Now, I'm done. Let's go into the foolery. Let's go into the foolery of this nonsense that I had encountered yesterday. Okay? Now, before we start this, I want to share this with y'all. They got a new thing out that the modern women say you have to make over 50K to even date somebody. I want y'all to hear this podcast real quick. Listen up, y'all.
So if you're making $50,000, don't date. I'm just being for real. You're not ready to date. Again, you're not ready. You're not ready to date because courtship costs. Okay. Everything costs. You can go for 22 walks in the park. Eventually, Shorty is gonna need a sip of something. She's gonna be thirsty. This bottle of water is $3 in Atlanta. Let's not play. So if you don't have any expendable cash, don't date. And whatever that looks like for you, you might only make 50,000, but you live in a shoe, and now you got expendable cash. Or get you a bottom of the barrel bitch that's gonna date you when you have no money. If she doesn't have the expectation, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, enjoy it while it lasts, because eventually you're gonna want to run. Because she doesn't stretch you, she doesn't make you the man that you need to become. She allows you to be the stagnant dude in the same jeans for days. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about man. So if you're making
So this young woman said, if you are making 50K, right, don't date. Now, my problem is that some of y'all heifers don't even make 20K. Some of y'all don't even make 30K. And y'all getting up here on these podcasts and telling men they gotta make 50K to date you. That they shouldn't date at all. If you're not making 50K, you shouldn't date at all. I'm gonna share something with you that my husband, I remember my husband told me this. When I'm struggling, if you don't know how to be there for me when I'm struggling, then you can't be there with me when I make it. If you don't know how to be there for me when I'm struggling, when I'm going through, when I make it, you can't be there with me. And a lot of y'all women, y'all gonna miss the opportunity. You're gonna miss the opportunity because a lot of these young women, hey, Luxury Pics, how are you, honey? A lot of people miss their blessing by that word. Just like Merchant just said, the word struggle. A lot of y'all miss it. You miss it. See, a man, once a man make it, he don't need your ass no more. Once he make it, he don't need you. You couldn't be with him when times was tough. But when he made it to glory, now you want to be with him. You see how that don't make no sense? When he was making 50K, you didn't want to be bothered with him. Now when he makes 6 figures or more, now you want to rock with him. He gonna pass you by. He gonna pass you by. It's gonna be the woman who was trying to rock with him. Hey Tracy, it's gonna be the woman that was rocking with him when he didn't have. That's the one he's going to elevate. That's the one he's going to make queen. You're gonna miss this opportunity. You sitting on this couch with 2 other heifers that ain't got no man, talking about that's right. If you don't make 50K, don't date. Heifer, you don't date. You don't date. And you're a big girl like me. You know you always at Fridays. Don't even start. Don't even start talking about, oh, you got to make 50K. If you not making 50K, you can't date. Who said that? Y'all always worried about some money, but when he make it, that's the part that make me laugh so hard. When he make it and you run into him again and you see him walk into this nice car, now you trying to holler at him. Then all of a sudden, 2 minutes later, you see this beautiful woman coming out of the grocery store, same grocery store that y'all shop at. You see this beautiful woman with a big belly come out the grocery store. She pregnant, about 7 months pregnant. And you trying to holler at him and he tell you, oh, I'm married now. He show you his ring and everything. I'm married now. I'm married now. You didn't want to be with me when I was struggling. You want to know me now when I'm in greater. That doesn't make sense. Some of y'all women, y'all just keep women single. Y'all just keep women single. All this money amount y'all talking about, you ain't gonna never get married. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. It's better to ask the man, what is your 5-year plan? What is your 5-year plan? So that you know if you fit in that. If you fit in his plan. Y'all worried about how much money he make now, but you don't understand that money comes and goes in a marriage. Money will not always be there. You will struggle sometimes. I keep telling y'all that marriage go through seasons. Hey, Ricky, how are you? And let me tell you the funny part. Once you get older, all that material shit won't even matter. Thank you, Ricky. You speaking facts. You speaking facts. You speaking facts. Hey, Mona, how are you, honey? You speaking facts, Ricky. Now she's sitting up there telling those other 2 girls, oh, if he make 50K, don't date. If you make 50K, don't date. Can you imagine? And y'all bum bitches only making 20K or 30K. I have to call you bum bitches because y'all make me mad. Y'all making 20K, 30K. Okay, you ain't making no money. You ain't making no money. But you want this man to be making money out of the wazoo, and you may not even be the queen that he needs. Y'all get on my nerve. You might not even be the queen that he needs. His queen might be somebody who work at Walmart. His queen might be somebody who work at Home Depot. His queen might be somebody that's in his building that work in a cleaning company. You'd be surprised how many men that is of stature that make so much money that they live well. They go get the woman who don't have much. You want to know why? Because she the same woman who smile at him every day. She the same woman that greet him when he come into the building. How are you? How you doing? And they don't know each other. And then he said, can I take you out for coffee? He might even be a doctor. Might be the VP. Can I take you out for coffee? Because men don't have a problem with dating down. They don't. It's only us that got a problem with dating down. But what does dating down mean, really? Because most of us is baby mamas anyway. 75% in our culture are baby mamas. Yeah. But y'all always want the cream of the crop. But you gave that JJ up. Y'all gave that diamond in the rough up. And then you still want the man to pay for the diamond that you had gave up years ago and got 3 to 4 children already. Nonsense. Ricky said money not even in the conversation. There's nothing as a man I can't give my woman with reason. A man handles business regardless. Go ahead. Go ahead. Nicole said, take heat out here. Snatch your lace fronts. Thank you, Nicole. I'm tired. Merchant said, I met my wife at 7-Eleven. Look at that. I met my husband at the laundromat. And tomorrow going to be 16 years. That man done put up with me. 16 years that man done put up with me. Yes. Met him in the laundromat. 16 years that man done put up with my shit. Yes. Thank you, honey. Thank you for loving me because I know you watching my podcast. Thank you. Thank you for loving me in all my ish, okay, that I was doing. I appreciate you because ain't nobody else was going to do it. Ain't nobody else was going to get a correction. Thank you, sir. Much love to you, my dear, my king, my everything, my heartbeat. Shoot. Now, so that's the new thing now. They can't be making 50K. They got to make more than 50K for you to be dating somebody. No problem. No problem. Y'all ass gonna be at the wall waiting there for somebody and ain't nobody coming. Because America got a shortage on men already, especially in our culture. If you want to marry an African-American man, they already scarce. It's already scarce. Because these brothers are traveling out. They like, I'm not taking no bullshit. They traveling out. And some of them like, I'm not dealing with black women. So see, you already defeated because you're talking about they got to make more than 50K to even date you. This is just a date. We ain't even say marriage. This is just a date. Y'all doing nonsense. Y'all doing nonsense. It don't make no sense. Now, let's get to the last foolery of the morning. Now, this other heifer done lied to this man. and did not tell the truth. And a lot of men are going through this right now. Thank you for all the anniversary wishes, y'all. I appreciate it. Now listen to the nonsense that this young woman told her boyfriend who she lived with. She lived with him, and he's raising her children. Check this out.
So I want you to tell the people what you just told me. You just got your tubes tied without even talking to me about it. Why would you do that?
I mean, we have children, technically they're not.
Those not my biological kids.
I know they're not yours, but you're a great father figure to them.
I can be a great father, but I want to be a great father to my own actual child. My biological child. I want an actual child of my own that I can say that is really my own. I mean, that's valid at this point. The decision has been made. What you mean the decision has been made? Why wouldn't you talk to me about it first? I mean, why would you just up and do it? I don't even have a ring on my finger, so it's just what's the point now? I feel like you don't got a ring on your finger, but you in this house though. Okay, and what you mean? What's going on? I mean, it's just yes, I could be a great father, but what's going on? Rash decision, but the decision is final, and I feel good with what I did. Don't make me feel bad or try to. But why wouldn't you talk to the person you're supposed to be spending your life with? I mean, it was just about a situation that permanent. I mean, I've been talking to family members, and I already have children. I know I don't want to have any. But I don't have a child, so you genuinely just thinking about yourself. I mean, is what you're telling me. How it feel? I'm telling you how it is. But that's not it. I just have a lot going on. I don't want to have any more children. I'm fine. We can barely. I'm trying to make ends meet with my situation right now. Make ends meet. We are a team. We are a collective. But why wouldn't you actually talk to me about something?
So now we all know, because I like what Skinny Boy just said. Skinny Boy said half of this must be a skit. Yes, it does. It be a skit. Most of this stuff that we listen to be skits, but I'm going to share something with you. It happens in real life. Most of these things that we hear that be a skit, it happens in real life. Okay? Sometimes men get in relationships where they fall in love with this woman. This woman knows she got her tubes tied. She knows she do. But she want this man. And she knows this man wants children, but she wants him. So she will marry this man. Okay, let this man marry her. Okay. And 5-6 years go by, no baby come. He's raising her children, but none of his children come. And then later, out of guilt, she tells him that she got her tubes tied and she can't have no more children. Now what happens? This man is already embedded in this family. He already raising her children as his own. So what do he do then? Come on, y'all, come with the answer. What do he do then? Do he stay? Most of the time they stay. Most of the time they stay. They have already invested years and time in property, business. They have already done it. So they stay. And then sometimes some of them will go out and get a mistress and get the mistress pregnant because they need a baby. Okay? So just like Bella just said in the chat, she robbed him. Yes, she did. Because why didn't she tell him why they were dating? I mean, because they're dating now. Why didn't she tell him from Jump Street that she got her tubes tied? She will not be having any more children. Why did you wait so long? Okay, in a 3 to 4 year relationship, and then tell me now you got your tubes tied and you said, I told my family, but you didn't tell him. The person that you moved with and your children moved in his home. You didn't tell him. He said, I love your children, but I want my own too. Is that too much to ask for? I want my own too. He said, I don't want my lineage to die. I want my own too. But a woman will get up here and say, well, you raise my children as your own. That's the thing that killed me about some of these paternity courts. And Mory, the man done raised these children. They not his, right? He find out in Mory they not his. What do Mory do? Mory immediately say, well, you've been raising them. That's what they say. You've been raising them and they only know you as daddy. And then you see the brother crying because all the while he thought those kids was his. And that's what they say to him. Oh, well, you've been raising them as your own. You the one who been catering to them and taking care of them and taking them to school and buying them clothes and buying them shoes. You want to know why he did that? Because he thought those little bastards was his. That's why. That's why I ain't trying to call no children bastards, but let's get it right. He thought those babies was his. That's why he was doing all that. Hey, Malik, what's going on? That's why he was doing all that. Because he thought those children was his. That's the thing that killed me about the Mory show. It made me so sad. It made me so sad because they will immediately attack the man. Soon as they find out that he not the daddy, they don't even go to her because she done ran off the stage and she crying and everything and falling out in the back and falling out on a chair and everything. And then everybody, the audience like, why are you saying, this bitch was in here somewhere with her legs up getting screwed by another man. You don't say all to her. You don't say all to her. Oh, I feel bad. You don't say all to her. Oh, we feel bad for you. No, she was the one that was up there screwing somebody. She had a good time swinging from the chandelier. The person you're supposed to be saying all to is the brother. Yes. That's who you supposed to feel bad for is the man. But y'all immediately feel bad for the woman. She start crying. The whole audience is like, oh, my dear. And then here go Mory. Do you know who it is? That's what Mory do. You know, Mory's so sweet. He said, do you know who it is? And then here her dumb ass looking. Oh, make me so mad. Her dumb ass expression. She's like, yeah, I know who it is. That's what she do. Yeah, I know who it is. Just like that. And then she run off the stage, fall on the floor, fly on the chair. She doing all this superhero bullshit in the back. And y'all feel bad for her. Never the brother get a hug. Nobody say, you know what they do? They get him, right? They get him because now he don't walk to the back. So Mory get him. Mory go and say, listen, you've been raising these 5 kids as your own all this time. You've been raising them. You've been loving on them and this and that. You've been taking care of them. This is what Mory tell him. And then him because he hurt, he gonna say, I'm still a daddy. I'm still a daddy. He crying and everything. I'm still a daddy. I still love him. He say, I'm still their daddy. I still love them. Nobody feels bad for the man. It's always the woman. But she was the same one flying from the chandelier and dropped down on that pipe. She was the same one. Okay? Where she should have had those legs clink, clink closed. She got a man. Why she screwing somebody that's not her man? Just like, y'all remember that episode with that heavyset light-skinned girl? Y'all remember that on Mory? She slept with over 100 men. She was married too. Nasty, stinking heifer. She was married. 100 men. She was at some party at her girlfriend's house. laying her nasty behind up there, letting all these men dig her out, talking about she was so drunk she didn't know who the baby daddy was. She was so drunk. She didn't know. Every time you turned around, she had 20 men up there. Talking about, I know it's him. I know it's him. I know it's him. I know it's him. Bitch, you don't know who is who. You said 100 men done screwed you. You didn't know who was who. And what did they do? What did they do? Mory told the husband, well, you the father. You married her. You know, the child has your last name. Mind you, the man has never, okay? The man has never had any children with this woman. All the children she had was made by different men. So this last one was supposed to be his. But her big nasty behind up there screwing all these other men who she don't even know these men. She didn't know who these men were. They were at a party. But what Mory do? What Mory do? Excuse me, y'all. What Mory do? Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. We're going to test the rest of them. Stay encouraged. Why nobody can tell her, bitch, you nasty? Why nobody can say that to her? Bitch, you nasty. 100 men? No, bitch, you nasty. Nobody can say that to her. Nobody can tell her she's wrong for that. That's what we doing. Nobody could tell her she's wrong for that. Oh my goodness. I weep for my brothers. It's hard out here. Hey Tara, it's hard out here. I'm so happy I'm married. Lord, I'm so happy I'm married. Because it's slim pickings out here. It don't make no sense in our culture. You want the man to be making over 6K. I'm sorry, over 6 figures. You want him to be making over 6 figures, but you're not even worth it. You're not even worth it, because I'm going to share with you why. You don't like to clean. You don't like to cook. You ain't going to sleep with him. You ain't going to caress him. You're not going to love him. You worry about his money. You don't even really want him. Because secretly you go behind his back and tell your girlfriends that Tayshawn screws you better than Steven. That's why you still fucking Krayshawn and Steven, you just carrying Steven last name. All the babies you got gonna be Krayshawn babies. But Steven is raising them. That's another Mory show. Y'all get on my nerve. Mr. He said heifers. Yes. Nicole says same. I'm so glad I'm married too. And I'm staying enrolled. Ain't nobody graduating the streets with Tia. I ain't listen, Nicole, baby. I'm failing all classes, honey. I'm failing all classes. I'm riding the bus every day. I'm failing all classes. I don't even want to see no diploma. I'm failing all classes, honey. The teacher gonna be putting me in the corner every day. Every day I gotta go to the corner with a dunce hat on. Okay? Every day I gotta go to the corner with a dunce hat on. Anybody tell me you graduated from? I'm not graduating nowhere. I already been trained. I don't want to be retrained, and ain't nobody gonna be able to deal with my mouth. I don't want that. I don't want that for you. I don't want you to go through the pain and suffering that my husband went through. Okay? I don't want you to go through it. Okay? My husband said he took one for the team. Okay? That's what he said. I took one for the team. So when y'all meet my husband, tell him, thank you, sir. You took one for the team. Okay? Because that's what he did. He took one for the team. Okay? I'm a nightmare out here. All right, I've been trained. Let me stay right there. Tara said, I got my dunce hat on. Yes, Tara, that's what we talking about. I got my dunce hat on too. We ain't doing that. All right? We ain't doing that. Ricky said, he's a good coach. Is all. Is all. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm done. I'm done, y'all. I'm done for the day. Everybody have a wonderful morning. Y'all take heed to the message. Much love to you all. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for rocking with me this morning. I greatly appreciate it. And I just want to say I'm so happy. By God's grace, 12 midnight, I will be married 16 years. By God's grace, if I make it past 12 midnight. I have been married 16 years. My husband been putting up with my nonsense for 16 years. Shout out to my king. Thank you for loving me. Even in my darkest nights, even all my daddy issues, even all my mama issues, and my darkest night when no one had the light for me, my king said, I have the light for you. Come on. You ain't supposed to be here. You ain't supposed to be on baby mama lane up the street around the corner. You supposed to be here. Shout out to my king. Shout out to my king for all the corrections, even when I ain't want it. 16 years by 12 midnight today. Okay? Thank you. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate by stars, by Cash App, also by badges. Am I saying badges? I'm saying that right. Super chats. Okay, if you want to donate. If you can't donate, please hit that like and subscribe button if you feel my content. Okay. Also, share my content. If you want to shop with us, you can shop with us, ubmracksfashion.com. Okay. You will see the link in the bio. Also, if you want to shop merch with me, all you got to do is come to YouTube and scroll to the top, and you will see the shop or store, and you could go right in there, see what you like, purchase if you like, or just scroll around, either or. Okay, y'all, thank you for rocking with me, and I just want to say, Yeshua, thank you for 16 years. That's Jesus' real name. Yeshua, thank you for 16 years. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve this man. I do not. I know the nonsense I put this man through. I know the nonsense that I was being disobedient to this man. But this man said, I'm going to change you. You're going to stop doing this nonsense. And this is why I told y'all women, take heed to the message. Ask God to clean out everything that is not right within you for marriage. When you ask God this, you will start seeing yourself in a different light. You will stop seeing yourself so perfectly that you cannot be called on your ish. Because when you start asking God to clean out everything that is not right, He will show you. He will show you how to talk to your husband. He will show you how to change your attitude. He will show you how to continue to serve the purpose of being this man's wife. Shout out to my king once again. And thank you to all the women who fucked up that my husband used to date. Thank you. I appreciate you for messing up. Because if you didn't mess up, I wouldn't be in this house right now. So thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I wouldn't have had all these children. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for messing up. Yes. Everybody have a wonderful day. Instagram, I'm going to let you out first, baby. Enjoy your day. YouTube, my foundation. Y'all have a wonderful day. Take heed to the message. Love you all.